Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm starting a brand new series called Story Time. It's a little different from what I originally thought it would be. But it's just a story. It's just a series. And I've got a couple stories, actually a lot of stories to tell. And I figured, hey, why not tell the whole internet? Like, honestly, let's do it. But yeah, so anyways, let's just jump right into this video today. This is not live commentated, of course, so this footage in the background is it had already been recorded. So anyways, let's start. So this all happened about a couple nights ago. So it was about like 3 in the morning. My dog had just waken me up. Like, my dog Luna, she's crazy. She'll be like, alright, dude, I need to go piss. I wake up, I need to piss. Bite Ian's hand. Wake up, boy. And then I'm like, oh shit, what up? Is that boy? No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyways, she wakes me up. I take her downstairs. She's peeing outside. And I noticed something. The one light I had on, the bathroom light, I could see it in the very back corner of the kitchen. The Nutella jar. And I'm just like, oh my god, how long has it been since I've had Nutella? And I'm just like, holy crap, dude. Like, honestly, like, I remember loving Nutella. Nutella was the shit, dude. It was awesome. It was so good. And now all of a sudden, like, out of the blue at 3 in the morning, I'm just sitting there staring at the kitchen, waiting for my dog to be done peeing, and the Nutella god just blesses me with this offering. And so it's like behind all this, it's behind bread and salt and stuff. It's behind all this crap. So I have to dig it out, and I just look at it for a moment. I'm just like, whoa, dude, frick yeah. How? And like at this moment, I had forgotten really how Nutella tastes. Like, I know it's sad, but anyways, so I was like, God, dude, I gotta get this thing open. I gotta eat it. I'm so hungry right now, dude. Oh my, like, honestly, like, I felt like I hadn't eaten in like 3 days because I don't know, just like the idea of Nutella, just boom, I needed it. Like, that was my stuff right then, right now. And so, anyway, so I open the lid. I open it as fast as I can. Boom, plop it on the counter. Boom, I see it. I see the brown, mucky, amazing, sweet, heavenly tasting goo of Nutella, and I'm just like, dude, I gotta get this in my mouth, like, now. and so I just stick my finger in, but before it actually touches any Nutella, I'm like, Ian, what the heck are you doing? Let's be professional about this. You stick your finger in there, it's gonna get all over your hand, dude. And so I'm like, alright, let's do this. I go grab a plastic spoon. I don't know, it's just the nearest spoon near me. I would have gotten a metal one. That might have been harder to clean because the plastic egg. Okay, anyways, so I grab it. I shove it in there. I scoop it up like I'm scooping up some dirt. And I'm just like, dude, heck yes. I've got this big old glob of Nutella on my spoon. And I'm like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me right now. And I'm just like, oh my god. And so at that moment, I just shoved it in my mouth, and I just tasted it. I'm just so happy at the moment, like the sensation of Nutella is just unexplainable when you haven't had it in so long. Like, I mean, it's probably been like a couple of years since I've had it. I don't know what happened, dude. Just life happened, and so I'm just dead, dude. I'm just like stuck in this parallel universe of Nutella. And so I like scoop up another big old glob. I shove it in my mouth, and I'm scooping up these globs, and I'm scooping them, and I just think at a moment, I'm like, the chocolate taste is starting to get really intense in my mouth, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't know if I can continue. Like, honestly, like, there's so much Nutella left, but that's the thing about Nutella. You have a little piece, you can't stop. You're done. Like, you gotta have at least like a pound of Nutella before you can officially call it done. Like, I mean, other than that, you're screwed. And so anyway, so I'm like, dude, I don't want to stop here. And I'm like, I gotta find something to dip in this. I gotta find something to dip, like, now. Bottom line, anything. So I'm looking around. There's nothing really. There's nothing good that'll be a clean, easy mess. Like, remember, it's 3 in the morning. I don't want to wake up my parents or my brother or anything, so I'm just trying to find something. So I open up the fridge. I open it up. I'm like, alright. I'm scanning all the shelves with my eyes. I'm like, dude, come on. And then it hits me. and I see it. The mangoes. Now I'm a huge fan of mangoes, and they're amazing tasting. And I was like, dude, heck yes. And I'm like, oh my god, I gotta try this combination. Mangoes and Nutella, dude. So like in my mindset at the moment, I was just thinking, dude, they're sliced, so I can stick them in the Nutella jar without getting my hands dirty, and it's something to dip it in to complement the flavor. And I'm like, all right, let's get into this. I rip open the lid of the mangoes, and I'm like, I grab the nearest piece to me, and it's like these mangoes weren't fully ripe, so like we were waiting for them to ripen. I guess I didn't realize that. So I grab it. It's pretty hard in my head. I'm like, dude, that's perfect. It's even easier to scoop up some Nutella with that. And I'm like, all right. So I shove it in there. Out comes this mango with this big old glob of brown, amazingly tasting Nutella. And I'm like, oh my god, this is either gonna taste amazing or really good. I shove it in my mouth, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Like 20 mango slices later, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get to bed, because it's like 4 in the morning by then. And then I'm like, oh crap, oh shit. And I'm like, I look at the window, my dog is there. She's just waiting to be let in from being to pee. And so I'm like, oh my god. So I run over to the door, I open her, and I guess she had spotted the Nutella jar, and she bolted for that thing. She jumped up onto the counter. Like my dog's not that big, so if she jumps up onto the counter, she can't get her head onto the counter. So she's sniffing it. I pull her down from the counter. I'm like, no, please, I don't want you to die. Because Nutella is like mostly chocolate and stuff. So I'm like, and chocolate is really bad for dogs. And so I shove her onto the ground. She's just there like, oh my god, man, I need it. And then I realize how badly I want more Nutella. So I'm like, dude, I gotta find something else to dip into this Nutella. And so I'm like, I shove the mango lid closed, and I'm done. I'm like, I throw it into the thing, and that's when it hit me, dude. I'm like, milk would taste so good. And so I'm like, all right. So I've got my plastic spoon still, and I get the milk jug out. I get a little glass of milk, like a little shot glass. It's this baby cup. I don't know how we still have it, but anyway, so I have that. Pour some milk in there. I get my spoon into the Nutella. I got this big old glob. I put it in my mouth. It's still on my tongue. I don't swallow it yet. And then I take the swig swag of milk, and I'm like, dude, that's lit. So I'm doing these little milk Nutella shots for about 10 minutes straight. Like I don't know what got into me, dude. Nutella is like Satan's poop or something. I don't know what happened, but anyways. And so I'm just doing these Nutella milk shots, and I'm like, dude, that's enough milk. So I put the milk away, and that's when I see it. A Gatorade, dude. A Gatorade. Freaking Gatorade. I'm like, dude, that's gotta taste good with Nutella, right? So I clean the cup, the little baby cup, and I put some Gatorade in. And I'm like, alright, let's try this out. And I try one Nutella Gatorade shot. And I'm like, okay, well, that's where the line stops. And then I realized how much Nutella I had eaten, like almost like half a jar of Nutella, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna like become obese extremely fast. like by the time I wake up, I'm gonna be like this 400-pound man. Like I'm alright, so that's enough. I closed the Gatorade, I closed the Nutella, I tucked the Nutella back into its little cave. And I'm like, goodbye, old friend. We'll meet again. And so I'm like, alright, this Gatorade, I opened it. I don't want my parents to think I was up this early. And so I'm like, alright, I gotta finish this thing. So I like down this Gatorade really, really fast. Like this Gatorade. And it was like the purple one. Like the grape flavor. And so anyways, and then I'm like, alright. And then I see an unopened, so I put it in. And I'm like, wow, I've got a lot of sweet in my mouth, and I'm like, I need some water. But by then I had already put the baby cup away and stuff, and so I'm like, I don't want to go get another cup. And so I see this unopened sparkling water, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, I mean, I had to be so high or something. I don't know, somebody put a blunt in my mouth when I was sleeping. I was like so high to be doing all this. Like normally when I wake up like that early, I'm just like, dude, I'm not gonna eat. Food sounds so gross. And so like and so I'm like, okay, there's an unopened sparkling water right there. That's water, right? So I'll just drink it. It's like only like by the time I've drank like half of it that I realize how bad of an idea that was, because then like I feel it. My stomach starts making all these sounds. Like I can feel this concoction I made in my stomach brewing, making this little witch's potion. And then all of a sudden this big ol' fart comes. I just fart. And my dog was of course right behind me when this happened. So it's like I just fart so bad. It's like a big ol' fart. It was like so bad. It smelled horrible too. My dog was right behind me and she was like, "Oh yeah, give me that stuff. That gas is the best, dude." She was shoving her nose up my butt. It was so bad. Oh my god. So I like run away from her and she's just sniffing the air like all happy, like, oh my god, drugs. And so I'm like, okay. So like my stomach feels a little better there and I still know it's brewing. And I'm like, alright, this can't end well. So anyways, I go over to my phone. It's on the counter. Alright, I'm like, alright, one YouTube video, and then we're going to bed, Ian. Because by then it's like 4:30 in the morning, like almost 5 o'clock, like almost time for the sun to get out. So I look through my sub feed, and I'm like, oh, there's a new video. So I'm like a decent, like a fan of Leafy, yeah, the satire god of the internet. Anyways, so I'm looking through my sub feed, I see Leafy. And of course it was the video he made about the lady who made the 100 layers of cum video. And I'm just like, alright, let's watch this. Like I didn't even look at the thumbnail. And so when the video starts, literally my gag reflex like kicks in when I see this. I'm like, alright, I gotta sit through this whole video, or else I'll go to another video, and then I'm like, then it'll be like double the time. So I'm like sitting through this, my gag reflex kicking in, like I'm seeing this video. Don't watch that video. This video is so gross. Anyway, so I'm like practically throwing up. And so I'm like, alright, that's enough. Like halfway through the video, I'm like, that's enough. I shut it down. I plugged my phone into the outlet, and I'm like, alright, Luna, let's go. Luna's my dog. And so I get her a little treat for staying with me through my Nutella adventure for so long. And we go up the stairs. I'm in my room. I lay down in bed. The minute I touched the mattress, and I just knew shit went bad. Like my stomach started rumbling. It started going crazy. Like it just jumped out of this building. Like I don't know. It was like I don't know what happened. Like it was learning for the first time Harambe was dead. Like honestly, it went crazy, dude. I was just dying. I was holding my stomach. I was rocking. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And so I'm like rolling, and then my dog comes up to me and starts licking me, and I'm just like, go away, and just go away. And I open my mouth then, and her tongue goes all the way into my throat, and I'm just like, oh god. So I run to the bathroom because I know throw up's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming fast. And so I run to the bathroom. I hit the toilet. Boom! Nutella, Gatorade, milk, mangoes. Everything comes out. It's just like into the toilet, and it was the grossest looking mixture of my life I've ever seen. And I'm just sitting there on the toilet like I just ran a marathon. I'm just dying. I'm just like so I clean up my mess, clean up my mouth, I brush my teeth real quick, and I'm good. I'm a new me. I'm a Nutella concoction, potion brewing witch Nutella person free. I'm a new man, okay? And I'm good. I flush the toilet, throw up goes away, I'm good. I go to bed. Life's good. Never told anyone except for I'm telling you guys now. Basically everyone. I'm telling everyone because it's the internet. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode of Storytime. Yeah, it was a little bit of a gross one. I have a couple more coming soon. So yeah. Until next time, peace out, y'all.